Well, a little political conversation. Because, I get tired of rating. And I want to talk to everybody. I like to be heard. And I wish more people had an opinion like mine. Democrats, Republicans, conservatives, liberals. It's broke down to something different. There's progressives, and there's less progressives. Then there's the Tea Partiers. That's the way I see it. There's some middle of the road Democrats that are half decent, and they're necessary. I mean, they're completely necessary. We have to have Republicans. We have to have Democrats. We have to have conservatives. We have to have liberals. See, it's like a puzzle fitting together. They fit together. You have to have both, but they have to serve their purposes and stop walking on the other side's job. See, let's face it. I want some conservative, stout Republican maniacs out there, warmongers that make the rest of the world afraid of America. We're going to kick their ass if they come play with us. But I also want some liberals. I want some people at home taking care of the homeless, taking care of the people that are hungry, taking care of those that need to be cared for. We're Americans. That's what we do. We help the foreign countries. Let's help ourselves here too. But at the same time, we need to let everybody know we're going to come kick your ass, you mess around, and not just with us. Okay? Myself, I really care about these women in other countries and these children in other countries, and I hate the abuses that go on. I don't want to see it no more. It drives me nuts. We need to be there kicking some ass. Now, this is a very complicated type of subject matter, and I really can't go into it all right now, and I'm not going to try. This is just kind of an exploratory type of video, just to kind of see what it looks like, what kind of response I get. I worry about the next election. And I've heard people say voting for the lesser of two evils is still voting evil. And I agree with that. I mean, that makes complete sense to me. But at the same time, we need to get somebody in there that is going to move things the right direction. While, domestically, while we also have a strong defense. Now, this ain't no game. Man, this is the very fabric of the nation. Freedom is at stake. This never has worked throughout history. Democracies, Greece tried it and Rome tried it, and always the greed of man destroys the great experiments throughout society. That doesn't happen. It doesn't have to happen with us. We're Americans. Things are different here. We write our own book. Now, I don't want to talk bad about Obama. Okay, I really don't want to. He's a great president for his purpose, that he oversteps the bounds of his other purposes, like I explained just a minute ago. But the fact of the matter is, the guy's a hero. Okay, he's our first black president, and give the guy his credos for that. Now, kudos, I guess. But unfortunately, he was a little bit of a false prophet, you might say. That being said, history will judge him. Just like history will judge George Bush, and history will judge everybody. I mean, the truth is as we look back at the results of actions that took place during their attempt to sway the world. But we need to start moving in a direction towards freedom. We need to inspire freedom. Now, everybody talks about the deficit. Okay, this is our biggest problem. I mean, what is it, $17-18 trillion debt, some ridiculous number that is just unbelievable. Well, I don't know if it's real true. I haven't done a lot of research about what Russia did. And I heard Russia kicked the banks out of the nation. And now I'm sure, the rest of the world is, the bankers, institutions, which is control governments. Now, of course, they want to attack Russia and belittle Russia. I don't know how much credibility those stances have, and I don't really care. But the fact of the matter is, and I've long held, since the days of Ronald Reagan, I've long held, we just need to cancel the debt. Just cancel it. Kick the banks out. Get rid of the World Bank. We don't need a Federal Reserve. Federal Reserve is bogus. So get rid of the Federal Reserve, and then abolish the IRS, open stuff up, let business flow, Yes, yes, yes. Everything has complications. Can't just abolish the IRS. We have to have some income. We have to have some money flowing. We have to defend ourselves. We need a strong military. Huge military. A phenomenal military. That the world will mess with. In my opinion. Although I believe the activities throughout the world right now bear out the legitimacy of those stances. Because, look, they don't mess with America. They keep their stuff straight. So, I love my country. I love my country second only to the Lord, the Son of God. And personal relationships all come beyond that, after that. Now, I hope in this next election, we choose a real person who puts forth real views. And for that purpose, today, I'm putting myself out there as a candidate for the presidency of the United States. Yeah, and king of the world. Well, that, but wait a sec, that was king of the world. This is something we have to be careful about. As Obama props himself up in the eyes of so many international people, and as I talk to people throughout the world on Facebook and what have you, other venues, cyber venues, he is really seen as a real hero, you know? I mean, wow, he's, the great liberator, whatever. I mean, he props himself up so huge on the international stage that we need to fear his potentials here at home. Now, I just hope this next election is a peaceful process and we transition into a new government that is going to truly hold American values, our true liberties. Look, in our Constitution, it said all men are created equal. Period. The Civil War righted the wrongs that were present before that. It took another 100 years before we reached the place where we needed to go as a society with the integrations of color. And thank God it has occurred. Now, let the natural process go the way it needs to go, the way it's been going for quite some time. There's been things that have occurred the past few years that have widened the gap of the races. And it's unfortunate. We're going to have a lot of rebuilding to do. But we'll do it. Because we're Americans. And we have common values. We have common desires. And let us go forward. Well, what am I going to dub these? The Redneck Cali Boy Chats out here in the woods of Florida, the forest. I'm Ron LaRue. It's good speaking with y'all. Have a great day.